is there really Sinophobia in the Philippines? And in the light of nCoV virus, is it Sinophobia or self-preservation?
If we're talking about xenophobia per se, it's not just in the Philippines, but as you've seen earlier in the footages, even in Hong Kong, in mainland China, they also are trying to prevent the virus from spreading. It's not about the Chinese people, but it's about the virus. It's not about a talk against them per se, but it just so happened that it seems that they are the ones who are allegedly, well, it's true, they're carrying the viruses and it came from China. That's why there's fear in people. Now, when we talk about xenophobia and we talk about xenophobia at the same time, let's look at the issues here. First, people are just trying to protect themselves. People are afraid of contracting the virus because what are the types of people who are the types of people who are afraid? Let's see the profile. First, there are people who are family men, family women, those who earn for the family. Of course, they will be afraid of it because if they get sick, what will happen to the family? Next, people who have infants or little children at home, which are very prone for viruses, so they would also be very afraid of it. Some are eligible bachelors who lives a rock and roll lifestyle, and then they will say, I don't care about that. It doesn't matter because they don't have that much responsibility at home. Now people are generally afraid. That's why they're trying to protect themselves. All preventive measures are done in order for them to hopefully not to have the virus. Now, if there are actions that people tend to do that may be somehow hurtful for the Chinese nationals locally in our country, that would be somehow a little justifiable because it's just on the matter of self-preservation. But if you're looking at it and you are actually discriminating the Chinese people per se, not because of the issue of the virus,
Because
that's discrimination.
Xenophobia is about race.
Race.
It's about race, culture, and color.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with nCoV, whether there is a pandemic, there is an outbreak or none.
Yes.
The racism, the discrimination continues and exists. Okay.
Whether that's right, whether there's a pandemic or not. Now, if we look at this in the past few weeks, where there's no news of that virus, we were not. Generally, we do not have actions that much. Violent actions against the Chinese people.
There were no hate crimes.
No hate crimes. No mass actions on the street about them. That even somehow it's politically fueled because some people, when you start to say Chinese people, China, and because of our local politics and relations with China, somehow people have anxiety when they hear the word China. The issues on West Philippines and everything, it adds up to that.
Parang things confound each other.
Okay.
So we have this long-standing political issue, diba, on territorial disputes.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps piling up. And then you have the coronavirus. You have this sector of people saying, oh, they deserve it. Oh, because they're Chinese. Oh, because they brought it upon themselves. It's karma for them because they're evil people, things like that.
Yung parang sama na lang ng loob.
Lumabas lahat,
Yeah, they just
right?
basically use this as a way to vent their frustration with China.
Kinda. So this is like, I have a feeling it's more a human thing.
Okay.
We're very judgy. We're sometimes we're happy when bad things happen to other people. But because it's China and because we have this long-standing issue with politics with them, then everything piled up. So including coronavirus, which is a human epidemic, it became politicized. It became racialized, which
Okay.
it shouldn't.
Okay.
Right? I mean, the entire world is watching out on this. It doesn't, oh, Chinese ka ba? Sige, ikaw lang titirahin ko. Right? It doesn't ask your nationality or your ethnicity. If it's going to hit you, it's going to hit you.
Yeah.
Right? And then compound that pa with sometimes, I don't know, ignorance.